Hey everybody, this is One of Wisdom. We're back Monday, August 22nd, day 1001 of Wii Fit. More importantly and more pertinently, part 9 of our Training Plus playthrough. Left off yesterday, we got through the beginner and advanced obstacle course. Tilt City is up next. Some of these next ones I won't do as well for the simple fact I don't play them much. Tilt City being one. I've got to move the board. Really, I did my body test already. It gets old having to move the board to the point where your hip is almost against your desk. But 6 feet doesn't do quite what you think it does when you purchase a headset. So Tilt City is actually pretty fun. It's just I do other things: island cycling, Segway circuits, skateboarding, which I am. Skateboarding I'm pretty comfortable with, but yeah, I'll get into that later. But Tilt City, tilt the Wii remote and shift your weight. This tests your hand-eye coordination. You need the Wiimote and the balance board. Reason for that: you're gonna hold the Wii remote sideways, basically, parallel with the balance board, and you're going to tilt it just like you're shifting your weight on all of the balance board exercises. That's actually going to move this platform here, which you can't tell in this inset picture. That's a shot of the Wiimote, and then this is a shot of the balance board. And so in theory, to get this yellow ball into the yellow cup here, the Wiimote has to be shifted that direction as well as the balance board. So you've got to use, hand and feet basically to try and get the best score. I want to say I've gotten a perfect score on beginner. It was right when I first started playing it. I did it a few times, got into it, and somehow managed at the end. The balls start to come really fast. I somehow got them all. Might have actually done it twice, and then I just kind of quit playing. There's beginner and advanced on this one. I have never even played advanced, believe it or not. And again, this really is day 1001. Some of these I just kind of put off. I did it for a long time with Segway Circuit. I'd eventually get around to them, but again, I never really played this one much for some reason, which is kind of strange because it is actually a lot of fun. But anyway, enough of the delay. We'll go ahead and get started. I think I'll just play through these. I won't be shooting to 4-star or get records on them or anything, but there's our text message for them. Might have been an email actually. Couldn't tell if it vibrated or not. It's text messages back to back. See, same music. It's kind of a cool skyscraper scene, and the night sky. I kind of like it. But anyway, right now I'm standing perfectly still. Well, not really, but I'm trying to. When I shift my weight to the left, the balance boards point towards the red cup. When I shift my weight to the right, it points towards the yellow cup. If the first one's yellow, I do the Wii remote the same way. If the first one's red, I do the same thing. Say that I get red and then blue. In theory, we want to be set up like this. And then as soon as the red one goes in, I shift my weight here, to get the blue one to actually hit the balance board and roll in. It's pretty simple, in practice with nothing or when the balls come slow. When the balls start to pick up speed at the end, it's when it's really easy to make a mistake. And obviously, if I get a red ball sent over here to this board, it's either going to go to yellow or blue. When that happens, this is like soccer heading. You get points for consecutive balls made. And so basically, if you screw up, you lose your streak of bonus points, and then your score's not as good. But it really is a lot of fun, and I'll go ahead and get started. And again, that's the proper way to hold the Wii remote. Personally, I keep it parallel with the board. Just for some reason, I think that's easier to control. It starts out really easy. There's 25 balls, and then towards the end, it becomes somewhat of a nightmare. If you play this maybe 3-4 times in a row, you'll get really... you'll improve each time. Obviously, the first time it's kind of weird trying to figure it out, particularly when you get hit at the end. They do fireworks when you make these. When you get one with a me face, they're bonus points, and the fireworks actually look like the me. I'll go ahead and get this one here. And you can see there, you know, whatever the Mii's silhouette would be is kind of what they do. I'm kind of not thinking I'm going to do good because, one, I haven't played in a while, and two, I'm kind of struggling with the basic mechanics here. So that's really not too hard. It's now that you really start to get some issues developing. You know, you almost have to keep an eye, one eye on the platform really in order to have a chance. And even then, it's still very difficult to do well on this. Oh, I think we're gonna get it perfect. That was very cool. Yeah, I think I might have done that twice, but it was actually when I was playing it. And to pull it off on our first time back, I mean, seriously, it's the 18th time I've played it, regardless of when they were. And to get a perfect that first time, it looks easy, I'm sure, when you watch a playthrough, but I mean, in reality, once you're going, it's kind of not, you know. So, but couldn't go any better than that. Advanced, which I've never played, I'm sure won't, so this is kind of a saving grace in that aspect. But 250 points is your perfect score. 4 stars, champion rank. Cannot complain at all about that. And there, yeah, I think that actually ties. You know, they tend to override them. But we'll go back down here. Okay, well, yeah. So 150 up is going to be a 4-star, and then 149 and under is going to be 3-star. Past that, I can't really tell you much, but there is actually a big difference between like a 150, a 200, and a 250. 250 being perfect. I mean, you miss one ball, and you're going to wind up in the 220s, do something else dumb, and you know you're down at 200. So it's really a lot of fun. Like I said, it's just for some reason I haven't played it much. But 2 minutes, 4 calories. You're not going to set the world on fire, but it is pretty fun. I mean, say you've been messing around yoga and strength training, you can come in and do this, kind of wind down before, you know, you in the playthrough, you know, for your workout routine. Or you can just come in, you know, do it on the weekend or an easy day. You know, if you worked out really hard and it's kind of like a, you know, rest day or something, you can still do this, have fun, and get a little bit of a workout. It's probably really good for your, you know, total body coordination as well. But now we're going to go ahead, going to do the same thing. We're going to come to advanced, which, as you can see, I have never played. I'm going to assume it's the same concept. It's just they go faster, or there's more balls or something. I mean, we'll have to find out on the fly. 2 METs, tilt the Wii remote and shift your weight. This tests your hand-eye coordination. Again, we're going to need the Wii remote for the top platform and the balance board for the bottom. Anytime I do one I haven't played before, I'm always a little leery, just because I don't know what to expect, you know. But if I do horrible, that'll be my excuse. Never played before. If we do great, you know, I guess it comes naturally. I don't. Oh, okay. So they've added a 4th pipe here, the green one. So that alone is going to complicate things. Let's check out and see how many balls there are going to be. It should start out relatively slow, I hope, and then probably 40 of them. Good lord. So this is going to be pretty challenging. That's 15 more than last time. It's cool they added green though, you know. Might do good on the first 10, and from there it's anybody's. I may not even do good through the first 10, to be honest with you. But again, my best advice is keep one eye at all times on the platform and just hope that you're with it enough to oh geez, Mario. Okay. I thought we were gonna lose him right there. It kind of sucks. You get like these long lulls in between when it's like rapid fire. But oh crap! So I already missed one, you know, and you can see I get +1 there instead of what we need to be getting. The green is a very nice color, I think. Sweet. Okay. So the bonus points here are going to be critical, and I mean we've already botched it, but like I said, it's the first time through, so you know it's kind of to be expected, I suppose. Well, I mean, at least I don't feel like real bad. It's not like I mastered this or something. Came in and clicked off a bad score for the playthrough. Oh, good lord. This is getting pretty crazy now. It's a lot of fun though. I mean, you've got to... Oh, I lost a face. They're coming extremely too freaking fast. Well, I mean, what can you say, you know? You get off one and you're basically toast, so... 322, we 3-started our first time through. I'd have to say that's not horrible, you know, given we'd never played it, didn't know what to expect. But you could probably tell, I mean, I'm having fun when I do this, so, I mean, like I said, you're not gonna, you know, get a six-pack or anything doing this, but, you know, you'll have fun, something to do, so, note the high score, the personal best, everything, because it's the only time I played, so, really have no clue. You can probably get a pretty dadgum high score on this, given that there were 40 balls and so many face ones and the bonus points. This is another one of these ones I am going to come back and probably try to 4-star after the playthrough. You know, may or may not record and upload, but for the playthrough, this will suffice. Got a perfect score on the beginner, and then, you know, that's probably not bad for a first time around. There's another text message. But 2 minutes, 5 calories. Oh, well, I apologize. I assumed there wouldn't be a third level on this one. There actually is. And it looks like I'm going to go ahead and do it too, just, you know. Which we only, I mean, I know that was my first time, but we did get a decent score on it. And on top of that, you know, we have done very well in beginner. So we've got beginner, advanced, and expert. You know, sometimes they ended at advanced, sometimes they don't. I figured this one would. I was wrong, so who knows what to expect. Maybe 5. We'll find out. Same thing, 2 METs, tilt the Wii remote and shift your weight. This tests your hand-eye coordination. Need the Wii remote and the balance board. And we went from 25 to 40. I don't know if this one will be 50, 55, 60, faster paced, 5 pipes. We're fixing to find out. Another tip, whenever you do something for the first time, never push A. Take the time to analyze it all. You may not want to sit through the cutscene, but, you know, if we find out there's 5 pipes. Okay, so there's 4 pipes still. That remains the same. Okay, now what they've done, if you notice, the top platform is the balance board, and the bottom platforms are both Wiimotes. You don't need 2 Wii remotes. I mean, one of them is going to do the same motion. So it's really just a change of pace. In addition to that, I would not be surprised if there's more balls and they come faster. We'll go ahead and find out now. So it's a nice little change of pace. I mean, something minor, but it will actually change things, kind of screw you up if you're... Okay, so we got 40 just like last time. We'll see if they come faster. Okay, so they start us out with blue. I'm already wanting to do what we'd previously been doing. So I'm sure that's what they were going for. You know, this makes it to where it's not just repetitive memory. You know, you actually do have to think each time. So, and the cord's kind of getting hung up on my shorts somehow. Oh crap. Well, this is going great. Wish there was like a spring on the platform you could just activate or something. I'm not really getting time to, you know, do what I want here. What the hell happened with that? That was kind of a glitch. That red one just hopped. Waluigi made it where he needed to somehow. Looks like they do this in groups of 4. I feel like now I'm kind of getting into the motion for this round. Well, now it looks like they're doing 6 at a time. Oh, we just totally screwed that up. So I guess I'll go for the face. Now this really sucks because there's not time to do it, you know? Well, you can't really throw them either, so this was a pretty bad score. Now that one's extremely annoying because of the pace of the balls and the fact that we switched. It's 2 minutes, 5 calories. I'll try it one more time and then I'll end it. Again, just the pace, you know, when I get balls stacked up and then I can't do anything with them. It kind of, you know, problematic, if you will. So, I mean, if this was a pace all the time, I could care less where they put the balance board, you know. But, and it is kind of hard to get used to doing the opposite of what you'd been doing. You know, you kind of ingrain it in your muscle memory. You know, like I see the top ball and I'm, you know, and then like right there, crap, lost both of them. Just the pace of the balls, I wish that was more consistent because that's kind of screwing me over, to be quite honest. And then see right there, the 4 manageable. When they start doing 6 and you have one stacked up like that, it's kind of a bummer. Just like that, you know, I mean, so they don't, I mean, you don't get a break, they don't wait on you or anything, so. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we lost that one. 9, and see now I'm screwed because it changes everything. They don't give me time. Which, like I said, I'm sure that's what they're doing or intend to do, but I mean, I can't, you know. I mean, you can't really try here because then you just get screwed. So. Yeah. It's gonna take some time on that one. I mean, that's the first 2 times I've played and it's backwards. I actually did better the first time. Big issue is you don't have the time you really need to place the balls. I mean, when they don't roll as fast as they should because you're having to hold still to get another one in, I guess you're supposed to pick and choose which ones go in, you know, or else just be like some whiz mastermind that, you know, gets a perfect score on it. But again, to my credit, I did not even know expert was going to be an option, so I'd say it's not horrible. Again, saving grace, we did get a perfect score on beginner, so it's one of those things, as you play it more and more, you know, you're going to get better and better, and may do that, you know, before I do expert, you know, I'll take on advanced, try to, you know, get better at that, but we're going to go ahead and quit that. And again, it's a different sort of a game, not a huge insane calorie burn or anything, but it is pretty fun. and as you saw, challenging as well. Again, my advice would be to master advanced and then go into expert, where you have the balance board at the top as opposed to the Wiimote, and try to master that one. That way you'll just repetitive play, kind of get it ingrained in your muscle memory. But again, that wraps up part 9 of our Training Plus playthrough. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. I will do my best to help you out. I am on Twitter. Did a Facebook page the other night. You're welcome to find me on either of those. Twitter will have more updates. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.